Hey guys, Cat117 here. Welcome back to another video. It's been like, what, 8 months since my last video. Yeah, I haven't really just found the time to make videos. That's the only reason why I haven't made any. Because obviously, getting all this out, recording a video is a lot more difficult than just taking some pictures. Which I have been posting on my Instagram a bit. Of a lot of my newer customs. Some of which I do want to make videos of eventually. Some of which are just kind of there because I don't really want to make videos of them. But yeah, updates and stuff I'll probably do at the end. The purpose of this video is to kind of just sort of test this new setup I've got and show off some kind of semi-purist, half-custom things that I've made. Because to me these don't really warrant their own video or their own post or anything, because they're all kind of just half customs. But it gives me a chance to get a video done and test this new setup, so that's what I'm going to do. So you've got 2 Captain Americas, Scarlet Witch from WandaVision, and a Miles Morales minifig. I haven't done too much of these. The most I probably did was for Age of Ultron, Captain America. The rest of them are pretty self-explanatory. Well, so is that one, really. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get into it. So we'll start with this, which is kind of my take on a World War II Captain America. There we go. Yeah, there's not too much to him. He's kind of just all purist. The boots were taken from a Flash minifig from the CMF, DC CMF that is. Just gave him a generic brown backpack. The torso is I don't think I can remember what year it is. I want to say 2015, around that time. Captain America, with obviously just red arms and blue arms even, and red hands. The shield is the sort of new Steve Rogers shield. I think the colours go better with this. The face is the new Captain America face, with the chin strap taken off. I just used a X-Acto knife to get rid of that print. The helmet, I think, is called like a footballer helmet or something. I don't really know, and I just put some goggles onto that. Yeah, that's basically it. I didn't paint anything on this figure. The only thing that I did that was worth mentioning, really, is the getting rid of the strap. He does still have the smiling face. So he can still give you a really cheesy grin. But that's basically it. I might go and paint these wings white, maybe. But it was kind of just a half-assed custom. Just to essentially have a World War II Captain America. That's basically it for that one. Not much to it. There's a bit more to the others. I'll do Miles next. I'll go kind of up in what I did with him. Miles again is fairly simple. Not much I did to him. He might be a bit dusty because he's kind of been sat out here for a while. Yeah, the only real changes I made to the official minifig for this was I gave him some red hands. I gave him the mid-legs. Because obviously he's supposed to be a lot younger. And I think he just scales better next to a Peter Parker. And I painted the part under this kind of red triangle, I painted that black. And I did carry on the webbing a bit further up, but I might have to redo that, because it's not too neat. But other than that, that's really it. Yeah, I'll just give you a full 360 of him. That's basically it. Obviously with the mid legs, you can still pose him in that. It just makes him a little bit shorter. and that's really it to do with him. One thing that I did forget to mention about Miles is that I did make this quick alternate face, just from pieces I'd lying around. If I go to make a full Miles custom, I will like put more effort in and get like actually buy a face that looks like him and a decent hairpiece. But for now, this will do. I think it works pretty well. It's just putting the other head back on, which obviously you can take the hood off, just like you would the actual minifig. So yeah, next I'll do Scarlet Witch, which is mainly from the CMF. I only really added some pieces to her, didn't really swap anything out or paint anything extra. So yeah, the obvious issue with the CMF figure is the crescent, so I just painted all of that in a dark red. That was a bit chipping off there, might need to retouch that. Yeah, I got a cape from 5 Star Toys, a red Mandalorian cape. Yeah, it works. I think it works quite well, as opposed to the fabricy, fluffy cape that they gave her, which I really don't like the new capes. Especially now that they're only putting one hole through them rather than two. I'm not a huge fan. The face, I used a Mantis face from the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 sets. It's been used for quite a few minifigs actually, but that's the one that I know it from. And I think it gets a decent likeness to Elizabeth Olsen. Not a spot on one, but I think it's close enough to get the job done. Other than that, everything else is just the CMF figure. Yeah, so that's basically it. I am really happy with how she turned out. I don't think I'm going to make any of the other figures from One Division, just because I'm not a huge fan of all the designs. But you never know, I might do. So yeah, the last one, which in my opinion is the best one out of all these, is my Age of Ultron Captain America. Again, much like the others, most of this is purist. The torso is from the new 4+ set, so is the head and the helmet. And I did actually get a misprint on the face on mine. I'm probably better taking the mask off so you can see, where the strap isn't fully coloured in brown, but I actually quite like it because it has like some highlights to it. So I decided to keep that instead of swapping it out to a non-misprinted one. The torso is also slightly misprinted. You can kind of see there's a little sort of chip mark or whatever, but it is what it is. I am a huge fan of the Age of Ultron Captain America design. I think it's my second favourite behind the Endgame design. I thought a lot of the Age of Ultron costumes were really cool, actually. Yeah, but the Captain America one, I especially like. The legs and the arms were from the CMF Captain Carter, that every man and his dog seem to be doing with their Captain Americas at the moment. I did paint the white stripe on the arms though, that just goes all the way around. They're not perfectly symmetrical by any means, but for what it is, it works. It saves me from doing a full-on custom. So the shield, I added some battle damage to. I think I used the shield from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier CMF minifigs. Specifically, I think this one's from the Winter Soldier bookie. And I just kind of give it a black wash and sealed over it, and I think that works. Gives a nice damaged shield look. It kind of goes with the rest of the minifig, in my opinion. I did make a alternate face for. Oops. I did make an alternate face for him as well. Same thing with the World War II cap, where I just got rid of the strap, and this time I gave him a shorter hairpiece, because in Age of Ultron he does have quite short hair. Yeah, and obviously he does still have the smiling face on the back. But yeah, that is basically it, really, for all of these. The main purpose of this was to just test this new setup I've got. I have this new sort of turntable thing that I've made. And the minifig's a lot closer to the camera, so hopefully we won't have focusing issues as badly. There was a few here, but I could easily fix them, as opposed to them just constantly going out of focus. And obviously you've got the black cards on the background and the foreground. So yeah, please let me know what you think about this new setup. I think it's probably the best I've got so far. Yeah, like I said, I post a lot of my customs a lot more frequently on Instagram, which is just Cat117 Customs. Yeah, I have some whips going on, some work in progress figures. There's some figures on my Instagram post that I do want to make videos of, which I will get round to eventually, hopefully. In terms of updates for this channel, like I said, it's still going on. I might not upload as regularly, but it's still happening. Yeah, in terms of projects, I have an ongoing Iron Man minifigs project where I want to make, off the top of my head, I think I'm making like 30 of the MCU Iron Man suits. It might not be 30, it might be like 18 or something. I can't remember the specific numbers. Yeah, I've finished the Mark 1, I'm working on the Mark 2, finished the Mark 3. I'm also working on the Mark 7, which I'll just give you a little preview of now. Yeah, that's going alongside my symbiote project, which never seems to get done. I've actually decided to redo a lot of them, because honestly, since 2018, 2019, my skills have improved like greatly. So for example, this was my Venom from like 2018, which is it's not great. It's very asymmetrical, and I could do miles better now. I have posted my Absolute Carnage, or Dark Carnage as people are calling him now, on Instagram. I do want to make a video of him, but I'll probably make it once I've redone my Carnage. Yeah, so I want to redo them all, besides my Scream and Dark Carnage, like I said. Those two I'm pretty happy with, but the rest of them could do with a redo. I'll give you a little preview of my Venom remaster, if you will, my remake, which is, I think, might be my best custom so far, but obviously it's nowhere near finished yet, so you never know. Yeah, my Spider-Man villains, I don't know if I've mentioned it on this channel, but I was going to make a Spider-Man villains project, but again, it's kind of a case with my symbiotes that a lot of them that I've made within a couple of months, I look at them and think I could redo them and make them miles better. So yeah, those are kind of in the background at the moment. Yeah, that's basically it. Master Chief as well, he's on the back burner for a little while. because I might try and get some Nate's minifigs parts, and instead of sculpting it all by myself, well, sculpting most of it. But yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, if you liked the video, please like it. If you like this and my other videos, if you don't mind subscribing. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.